Yeah, I want to jump to this story from the Daily Mail. Biden administration sued for censoring free speech. Lawsuit accuses President Karine Jean-Pierre, Mary Poppins of disinformation, and slew of officials of a disturbing amount of collusion with social media firms to quash critical stories. Republican attorneys general of Louisiana and Missouri are behind the lawsuit. It names 67 government officials or entities as having worked hand in hand with social media companies to censor stories on elections, COVID, and the economy. They're seeking to depose key defendants and will ask a judge on Friday. This egregious attack on our First Amendment will be met with an equally full-hearted defense of the rights of the American people, Louisiana AG Landry said. So just a moment ago in the previous segment, Kathy, you were mentioning that, well, I guess the gist of the idea is people need to know what's really going on. They need to be able to challenge the politicians. They need to be able to understand what's happening in their communities. But now you have more and more evidence piling up that the government is actually working with big tech to make sure people can't know what's actually happening in their communities.
Yeah.
So when we talk about why it is that a poor person would keep voting Democrat, it's because they are being locked in. They're locked in a bubble where they can't get accurate information. It's becoming increasingly harder. Now, I do think, with all that being said, we are still winning this cultural battle. We're seeing, you know, The Daily Show, Trevor Noah's quitting, CNN's in a death spiral, Brian Stelter's canceled. All of these awful narrative mongers, smear merchants, are being ousted, losing their positions of power and influence. And regular people are finding their voices through the internet. What we see here is the government desperate to make sure you don't know what's actually going on around you.
And that's a problem. That's a problem, right? Can you imagine if Trump had weaponized the FBI, the media, Facebook and Google, and how minds would be blown right now? Yeah. You know, people's hair would be on fire. They'd be running through glass pane windows, right? The world would be coming to an end. But it is, I mean, it's so un-American. And I believe it is just so very dangerous. I mean, think about the first 5 rights of the First Amendment: freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom to, oh Lord, I'm forgetting because I'm on television right now, but freedom of speech, freedom of religion,
press,
freedom of the press, freedom to
mobilize. What's that?
No, not mobilize, but
peaceably assemble.
Peaceably assemble.
Peacefully assemble.
That's one form of mobilization.
Redress of grievances.
Yes, exactly right. And now, but when you go, you know, it's all 5 of them. But when you go down all 5 of them, you will see how this particular administration has just pounced on people's just basic fundamental rights, right? Freedom of speech. I mean, go out there on Twitter and put in monkeypox and see what happens to you, right? Like, they're shutting all of that kind of conversation down. Talk about, you know, COVID and the vaccines or any of those particular things, and there are certain sites that will shut your conversation down altogether. Like,
what you call it? YouTube. Like YouTube.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. I mean, I go figure. And so, and then you wonder why people are, I mean, when we were on the campaign trail for 13 months, we were traveling over 1,500 miles every single week, and we were going all across Pennsylvania. And I mean, and I saw, you know, and the people are just amazing. We have some of the most amazing people within the Republican Party, but I can assure you, people are stressed. People are like in little pressure cookers right now, right? And then when they want to express themselves and speak out and talk about the various issues that are concerning them, and now they're told, well, you can't. We're going to suppress. We're going to shadow ban. We're going to, you know, boot you off altogether. That is not creating a healthy environment for our country. And that's just on social media. Now you begin to talk about, you know, inflation and gas prices and what's going on, you know, on the precipice of World War III. All of these particular pressures, it's a lot.